Can you believe it's been 15 years since this fun filled sci fi but also tasty film came out? I'd say it'd be a tasty tree of a film. Based on the popular children's book, let's talk about Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Big Days, Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle Baird, who is the Big D, excuse me, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2009 animated sci-fi comedy flick Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, released by Columbia and produced by Sony Pictures Animation, loosely based on the 1978 children's book of the same name by Judy and Ron Barrett. The film was written for the screen and directed by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller in their feature film directorial debuts. Now, the film features a pretty big cast of voices, including Bill Hader, Anna Faris, James Caan, Andy Samberg, Bruce Campbell, Mr. T, Benjamin Bratt, and Neil Patrick Harris. The film centers around an inspiring inventor who develops, following a series of failed experiments, a machine that can convert water into food. After the machine gains sentience and begins to develop food storms, Flint must the inventor himself must stop it in order to save the world. The film was released on this day, September 18th, not 20th, excuse me, September 18, 2009, from after it was released, well, made its premiere at Man Village Theater a week earlier. Henceforth, today it's the film's 15th anniversary. It eventually became a hit. So let's get into the story. Aspiring scientist Flint Lockwood lives with Tim, his widowed father, and his pet monkey Steve in Swallow Falls, an island in the Atlantic Ocean, with an economy based on sardines. Due to sardines being considered super gross by the rest of the world, Swallow Falls' economy has fallen into decline, forcing the citizens to subsist on a mainly sardine based diet. Flint invents the Flint Lockwood diatonic super mutating dynamic food replicator, a device which transforms water into food in an effort to expand the town's diet, much to the chagrin of Tim, who intends for his son to one day take over the family owned fishing shop. Flint's attempt to plug his device, the FLDSMFDFR for short, and knocks out knocks out his house's power, so he connects it to a local substation, which causes it to overload and rocket across town, demolishing a sardine-themed amusement park meant to revitalize the town in the process before it disappears into the sky. Afterwards, a dejected Flint meets and falls in love with Samantha Sam Sparks, a meteorologist from New York City whose big break was ruined by accident. Well, not accident, by the incident. I'm sorry. Soon after, however, cheeseburgers begin raining from the sky, and Flint realizes the FLDSMFD. That's a mouthful. FLDSMDFR is functioning successfully in the stratosphere, using the condensation from clouds to create food-based weather systems. Sorry, I got tongue-tied. The town rejoices in their new food choices, and Swallow Falls is renamed Chew and Swallow and becomes a food tourism destination, making Flint a local celebrity. Flint and Sam grow closer after she reveals that she was teased as a child for her glasses and her fascination with meteorology. However, Flint notices the food begun to has begun to overmutate, gradually becoming bigger and more unstable. He attempts to warn Mayor Shelbourne, now morbidly obese, that the FLDS MDFR may be malfunctioned, but the latter ignores his warnings. After a tornado made up of spaghetti and meatballs strands the town, Flint attempts to turn his device off, but the control device is mistakenly destroyed by Shelbourne while he is trying to stop Flint, causing the device to go rogue and creating a massive food storm across the planet. Alright, now for the ending. You know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid the ending spoilers. Now, as I count down now, if you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Flint places the kill code in a USB flash drive and builds a flying car to reach and destroy his device, accompanied by Sam, her cameraman Manny, Steve, and the town's former mascot, Baby Bryn McHale. Upon reaching the, as I'll say, FLDS MDFR, they discover it has surrounded itself with a giant meatball for protection. Reaching the interior, the flash drive containing the code is lost, and Brent is eaten by a giant animated, well, roast chickens. Flint calls Tim to go to his computer to email him the kill code. Sam's peanut allergy is triggered by a piece of peanut brittle, and Flint tells her to return to the car while he carries on alone. The two profess their love for each other, and Flint selflessly cuts the rope and plummets down. Sam and Brent, now wearing one of the roast chickens as makeshift armor, make it back to the car to get allergy medication. In the center, Flint connects his phone with the kill code sent by Tim to the FDLS, FLDSMDFR, tongue tied again, which has developed a mind of its own but discovers Tim sent the wrong file. He uses his spray on shoes formula on the machine, causing it to overload and destroy the meatball, ending the food storm. Flint, having survived the explosion, reunites with Sam and Tim, who finally shows appreciation for his son's inventions. End of story. So, what did I think of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Well, I've got to say, it's a very fun film. This is probably one of the few good films that Sony Pictures Animation had put out since they started 3 years prior with open season. Anyway, it eventually did very well, becoming a big hit. Now, while I've never read the book before, but I will say this film is very exciting. The film went on to make $243 million worldwide against its $100 million budget. The film received tons of good reviews from the critics for its colorful visuals, its humor, character, voice acting, and score, while the simple character designs were said to be unfitting. Well, that's understandable. I do appreciate what they say. The film has since been expanded into a franchise, which included a sequel, which was released 4 years later, which I'll talk about that later on down the road, as well as an animated television series that premiered on Cartoon Network in 2017 with none of the original cast returning. Anyway, now, with its reviews, the film sits at 86% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying quirky humor, plucky characters, and solid slapstick make this family comedy a frenetically tasty time at the movies. Metacritic has it a score of 66, and CinemaScore gave it a grade of an A minus. The LA Weekly stated the film is smart, insightful, a host of relationship dynamics, and filled with fast-paced action. Ernest Hardy, who gave this review, also applauded the 3D effects, which are wonderful, full of witty sight gags that play out both center screen and on the periphery. Michael Phillips for the Chicago Tribune gave the film a mixed review, stating that crazy doesn't always equal funny and the gigantism of this 3D offering second half puts a damper on your enjoyment. But look, this film wasn't made for you or me. It was made for dangerously, easily distracted 9-year-olds. Common Sense Media gave it 3 out of 5 stars, saying that it was age appropriate food adventure goes down easily. So anyway, I agree, but I do like what it had to offer. Some of the characters are, well, some of the character designs were fine and what have you, but I do like what the critics say about everything else: the visuals, the humor, the characters, voice acting, and the score, which was done by Mark Mersbaugh, who you might know of the band Devo, and also who had recently done the music for TV shows including Pee Wee's Playhouse and Rugrats, plus a lot of other animated series. Gotta give him credit for that. Now we do have a good voice acting cast. Voicing Flint is Bill Hader, who you may have known best of Saturday Night Live fame. Faris, who of course was still popular for doing the Scary Movie franchise, and before she even made a big splash on TV's Mom, played Samantha Sparks. I've got to say her character is really good. Neil Patrick Harris does Steve's well vocal effects, which was really something, and the voice as well. Voicing Tim is James Caan. I'm going to say he was very good. Voicing Mayor Shelbourne is Bruce Campbell, who, of course, you know him from the Evil Dead franchise, and he also had cameos in the Spider-Man trilogy of Sam Raimi's as well. Voicing baby Brent McHale is Andy Samberg, who was really funny. Mr. T, who you know from the A-Team, voiced Officer Earl Devereaux. I gotta say, he was really good. Benjamin Bratt voiced Manny, who was really good. Al Roker voiced Patrick Patrickson, the anchorman of Weather News Network in New York City. Lauren Graham voiced Flint's late mother, Fran. Will Forte voices Joe Town, redneck citizen in Swallow Falls, who only appears in certain scenes throughout the film. And Bobby J. Thompson voices Cal Devereaux, Earl's young son. So you gotta love the voice acting cast. So I think they were all real good. So Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, I think it's a fun little film and tasty too. So anyway, the character designs were fine, but everything else was good. The visuals, humor, characters, voice acting, and score. Enough said. So would I recommend Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? I would say yes, definitely. Go for it. This is a film worth looking into. This is definitely a great film Sony Pictures Animation did. One thing I did like that this kind of really surprised me when I first saw the film. I really liked when the banana flies out and knocks the lady with the torch off from the Columbia Pictures logo at the beginning. That was unexpected, but I liked it. But that was I kind of liked it though. But well, don't worry, I wasn't trying to say anything rude to be against the logo. Thank you. But I just really have to see if you were paying attention. But I'm serious about the rest of it, though. I think this is one great film. You need to look in the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Now, I will talk about its sequel sometime down the road. I don't know when, but I will eventually. So, what did you think of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Continue to help support my channel. Make it grow and make the views grow. Tell all your friends about my channel. Get them to know me or share my vids with your friends or whatever. And next time, later on tonight, I will be doing another anniversary, only it'll be a TV log on the action-packed tune Johnny Quest. So if you like this, check out my reviews of these other films from Sony Pictures Animation. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of another film that started off a big franchise, and that's Hotel Transylvania. The upper right hand corner is my review of The Mitchells versus the Machines, which is a really good film. Or you can check out my review of a film that the duo of Phil Lord and Christopher Miller did 5 years after this. Well, actually, 4.5 years. And that's in my review of the Lego movie. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.